Just breezing through hour 2 of Thirsty Thursday edition of Liquid Lunch. And, on Liquid Lunch, every so often we try to keep the mood a little lighter. We're coming to you from the Question Tequila Studios, so a little shot of Question Tequila never hurts to keep things loose in here. And, with Valentine's Day quickly approaching, a lot of people are looking for things to do. And if you want to know what to do in the nightlife, you want to know where to eat, you want to know where to go, especially here in New York, I got the expert right with me today. Kyle Obrien joins me, great friend of mine for many years, great friend of the show. Kyle, thanks for joining us for a Liquid Lunch. I know this is a little early for you.
It is.
Now, before we get into all the great things, you're the owner of Williamsburg Pizza, which, has been, the Presidente has been there. I think both Hooters, one of our spirit sponsors, and Question Tequila, who both have wonderful tequilas, will take issue with that shirt you're wearing today.
Well, actually, I don't think you read it fully. It says kills the boredom.
Ah, so the shirt says tequila kills, but the fine print is the boredom.
The boredom.
Where'd you get that shirt?
Los Sundays, bunch of Aussie boys that own the tequila brand.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
I like
right?
that. All right. Frankie's over there in the Frank zone. You and Frank have been buddies for a long time. And,
forever.
You're a nightlife expert. You're a raconteur. You're a global concierge for some people. Anytime I need to go somewhere, or the first person I call is Kyle. How do I get in? Who do I talk to? What are some exciting things people could do, like here in New York or even around the country, that's different for like a Valentine's Day?
For Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, typically it's always like going out to dinner, and usually it's a boring prefix dinner, or, you're just typical rose petal, champagne, go home, try to make it weird,
But I appreciate the pause there after go home. But let me ask you this: you're the owner of Williamsburg Pizza,
right?
And we here at Liquid Lunch from time to time have some different foods, and some people have sent us over pies. Some people, Mikey Bagels, sent us over bagels.
I think we can handle some
sends
pizzas
us over
for you.
cold antipastos.
Yeah.
Our friends over at Joe and Pat's, Frankie, have yet to send us a pie.
I've noticed.
Can we get a Williamsburg pie down
We can
here?
do that.
Or a few pies for
Well,
staff?
we can do that for
team?
tomorrow. How about that?
Tomorrow we can get some pies down
Absolutely.
here. That's amazing.
And
Frankie will be happy about
That's pretty
that,
impressive.
right?
Yeah, that's the last thing I need. So, Kyle, the first thing I think a lot of people wonder is when you go into a bar or a nightclub, especially in New York, but really around the country, maybe even around the world, it's always so loud. Well, you can't have a conversation. Why can't you have a moderately volumed nightclub that people could dance if they want to dance, but still have a conversation if you're more conversationally inclined?
You could do that. I mean, it's just setting up the sound in the room
You'd have to
differently.
scream over it.
But half the time you don't want to talk to these people anyway.
That's true.
It's,
That's true.
it's just a lot of eye candy in the room.
So, Kyle, El Presidente came into Williamsburg Pizza
Correct.
from Barstool Sports.
Correct.
What rating did you guys get?
8.38 or something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
In the 8s is good.
Yeah.
I don't think I know he's been getting tight with his ratings.
Very tight.
He's been, I know I've seen, nobody's got over 8 in a while, I don't think.
I think we got this score maybe like a year and a half ago. Could be that time.
So good. Can we get him back again for a re-rack? Maybe El Presidente can come down here tomorrow and test it out. How's the delivery from Williamsburg to Manhattan?
So we have 6 locations now. Our original one in Williamsburg, but then we have Lower East Side. We have 2, one on the Upper East Side, one in Union Square.
And what about people across the country if they want to get that real New York Williamsburg
Come on
pizza?
over.
Can we overnight them? Or freeze dry them, maybe?
We looked into that.
Not quite.
Nothing ever travels all that well.
Not quite.
No, just tell them to come to New York.
All right.
Come on over.
Trump's our president. You're a business owner. You're an entrepreneur. I know you probably more than half your life. You've always been successful at things. You think the economy is going in a really good direction right now under Trump?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Even
it's
for the
going great.
younger folks
Yeah,
your age,
absolutely.
you see great things happening.
Absolutely. We've seen some of the biggest numbers in the past, like in my business, in Chantel, the Garretts, all like that stuff. Our biggest numbers have been past couple of years.
And those are just the numbers they're reporting.
Right, God knows. You know what? We bring it all to you. We got the amazing Kreskin, we got the amazing Obrien, we got Judge Dodell, we got it all. We cover all bases with the real people who know where the rubber meets the road. Kyle O'Brien, you got to come back. And I'm going to hold you to sending us over some pizzas.
I'm going to work on it right now.
Over here. Stay right there. More Liquid Lunch coming back at you right after this with Fernando Cabrera, who's challenging Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez in the Democratic primary for Congress. Right after this.